To Madison now, where the plan to send more tax money back to local governments now hinges on the state Senate. The Assembly passed its version of the bill yesterday.
Now the Senate leader wants to make some changes. As Julia Fellow explains, that is good news for Milwaukee's mayor. But the Assembly Speaker says that could kill the whole thing.
Under the bill that just passed the Assembly, the 2% sales tax increase for the city of Milwaukee and 0.375 proposed sales tax increase for Milwaukee County would not take effect unless it's approved by voters by 2 separate referendums. But Senate Majority Leader Devin LeMahieu said in a statement today that the state Senate likely would not include those voter referendums and instead have the city's Common Council and Milwaukee County Board make those approvals, something the mayor is happy about.
I am, yes. I think that's the most appropriate way to go.
We asked people what they think about a sales tax increase.
A lot of people are budgeting as hard as they can.
We already paying enough on taxes, and I think they should leave it how it is.
And if it would not be decided through a referendum for city and county voters to decide. They're thinking about not doing that and just having the alderpersons pass it.
Like they always do.
The most difficult part about a referendum is the complexity of the question.
Because the mayor warns Milwaukee will hit a fiscal cliff by 2025 if the city doesn't get its pension funding in order. The nonpartisan Wisconsin Policy Forum reports the overall general city budget is about $650 million. But with the city's outstanding pension liabilities, Milwaukee could see a nearly $150 million hole, or about 25% of the core budget.
We would lose hundreds of police officers. We would lose hundreds of firefighters. Potentially would see a haircut in their pension. That's a future that I do not want to see in the city of Milwaukee.
If the Senate removes the referendum requirements, the bill would have to go through the Assembly again, which Speaker Robin Vos was asked about Wednesday.
One of the things that we did offer, which is not in today's proposal, was the ability to have a unanimous vote of the Common Council and the County Board. We still really believe it should be a referendum.
The current shared revenue bill would also increase funding to cities all over the state of Wisconsin by 15%, except for the city of Milwaukee. It would go up by 10%. Reporting, Julia Fellow, TMJ4 News.
A spokesperson for the governor responded to all this on Twitter today, saying Governor Evers agrees with Leader LeMahieu, saying giving Milwaukee's urgent financial needs, a referendum likely cannot happen based on other local control restrictions in that plan. The statement continues, Evers is willing to support the city and county to increase the sales tax with a vote from local elected officials.